Hello! In this video, you're going to learn how to create modular control rigs, which will allow you to rig characters in minutes. And we'll go over how you can add additional controls to your character if, say, your character has an extra bone like a tail or an antenna in my case. Then we'll briefly go over how to animate them. I'm going to have a separate longer video in the future on how to animate characters in Unreal Engine, as they updated their sequencer with some new tools which I want to cover. You need to be using the latest version of Unreal Engine, version 5.4. With all of that said, let's get started. To get started, we want to find some free space in our project, and we just want to right click and go Animation, select Control Rig again, and then select the Modular Control Rig. Then go Create, and I'm just going to call this my Control Rig. Then we want to double click and open this up. The next thing we need to do is select the character that we want to build the control rig for. To do that, we can just go over to Preview here, then select the Preview Mesh. So I'm just going to select the SK Mani character, but you can select any character. And the first thing you're going to notice is this little dot. This is a socket, and this is where we can add the different modules, which will basically help us build our control rig. If you just hover over each socket, it will basically tell you which module you're meant to add. So right now this is my spine, and it wants us to add the spine module. So if I just go over to my module assets, we can basically use this to build our control rig. And I'm just going to select the spine and drag it here. Once you add a module, it'll bring up some more sockets, and these sockets will also want some more modules. So on each of the thigh bones, it wants me to assign the leg module. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, then up here it wants me to add a neck module here, so I'm going to do that. And for each of the shoulders, I'm going to add this shoulder module. And then I'll add arm modules here. Then once you've added the arm modules, to add the finger modules, what we can do is just hold shift on your keyboard and select all of the finger bones. And then we can just look for the finger module and just drag it here. And that will add a finger module for each finger bone. So I'm just going to do the same here. And just like that, we've quickly created a modular control rig. If you want to basically test it out and play around with it, if we hold the Y button, that will hide all of these sockets, and then I can easily select any bone and easily play around with my character. So this makes it a lot quicker and easier to set up control rigs for our character. I remember in the previous version of Unreal Engine, it was possible to set up control rigs, although it was a lot more complicated. So this is how to set up a control rig for a normal character. Although sometimes in your game, you may have different characters. So you may have a character who has a tail, or a character who has some tentacles or something. So I also want to go over how to set up control rigs for characters who have additional bones. So in my project, I also added this robot character. So in this case, this robot has some antenna, and I'm going to set up controls for them. So in order to do that, we just want to go over to your character, then go over to bones and select all hierarchy. This will show us all of our character's bones, and then I'm just going to select both of his antenna bones. I'm going to right click and go new, and we just want to select new socket. I can press the Y button again to unhide my sockets. I forgot to do that earlier. And then for each of these additional sockets I've added, the module that we want to add is going to be the chain module. So this works well for additional bones. I'm just going to drag one into each antenna. And I want my chain modules to basically be attached to my character's neck module. That way when my character moves their neck, the antenna kind of move with it. So in order to do that, we just want to go over to our module hierarchy. This will show us each module. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom, and we want to select each chain, and then just drag them into the neck module, or the module that you want your additional modules to follow. So right now, if I say select my character's neck bone and then I move it, we can see the antenna aren't actually moving with my character's neck. In order to basically make that happen, what we can do is just go over to our chain. So this is the additional socket that I've added, and then we can either manually select it, although my Unreal Engine goes crazy when I try to do this. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a bug with mine. But there's another way that we can basically assign the neck bone to be the parent, and that is to just right click on this and go auto resolve, and Unreal Engine will basically automatically work out what to assign this to. So I'm going to do the same here. We can actually select this, right click and go auto resolve, and I'll solve it. I actually think I just selected it for the parent here, so I'm just going to right click again and go auto resolve, so it does it for everything. And now if say I select my character's neck bone, we can see the antenna actually move with it. And then these antenna are kind of like tail. Unreal Engine has this extra setting to kind of make these simulate physics and look a bit better. If I select each chain, so I'm holding control, then we go over to the details, scroll down and click this use dynamics. And now if say when I rotate my character's neck bone, we can see these kind of have some physics to it. So that can be helpful when you're kind of animating this character. It makes it look a bit nicer. Next, I want to go over some settings that we can kind of change when you're working with control rigs to make your life a bit easier. So right now, I'm just going to hide my character's bones. And if we just scroll up, go back to our module hierarchy and select the root. And I'm also just going to press Y to hide the sockets again. We can change the size of our character's control rig. So this character is quite small, but if say you're working with a larger character or a character at a different size, you may want to change the size of the gizmos so it's a bit easier to kind of play around and animate your character. So right now it's at 1, but if say I change this to be something like 1.5, you're going to see that's going to make all the gizmos a bit bigger. So it can be helpful to change this depending on the size of your character. Additionally, you can change the color of each control. So right now my character is orange, which is quite different to all of these different controls. But if say I had a character who was yellow or even red, because some of my gizmos are red and yellow, it may be kind of difficult to work with. So we can easily change the colors by going here. So if I change the center color, I can change it to be green if I wanted. This red one, I can change it to be pink. So depending on your character's color, you may want to change that. Let's just compile this and save it. I can close this and I can easily just drag in my control rig somewhere into my level. And in Unreal Engine 5.4, it will automatically change us to animation mode. And we can easily start creating some animations for our character. So I'm just going to go to my control rig. I'm going to track everything. And then maybe I'll move, let's say, here. And I want to rotate my character's arm up a bit. So let's just do that. Just like that. And then I'm also going to track that. So my character moves his arm up a bit. And I've created that simple animation. I'm just going to move this red thing here, so it's only 30 frames. Don't worry, I'm going to have another video where I go more in depth about how to create animations, because they've updated the system with some really cool tools, and I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. But for now, I've just created a new control rig and created a simple new animation. And I can just export this animation by right-clicking, go to big animation sequence, and let's just go OK, export it here. Okay, and I made the animation here, and I can just open it up. So I made that very simple animation here. So just like that, you can see with the new version of Unreal Engine, I was able to quickly create a control rig for my character and then quickly animate them. Unreal Engine is getting seriously powerful. So that's all for this video. To keep updated with the latest things in Unreal Engine, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to continue learning and learn how to create full games inside Unreal Engine, like a 2D platformer, an FPS game, and even more, make sure to check out my website, Unreal University. There'll be a link to it in the description of this video. With that said, bye and have a good day.